We're live. Welcome back to another Word of the Week. Word of the Week. I'm Samuel Crumby Jr., aka Samion to some, and we are here to give another Word of the Week. Hope that you're excited and ready to conquer another week. I know last week our word was consistency. Prior to that was effort. Effort plus consistency. Then we're going to add on to this week's word. I hope that you're ready. Hope that you're ready. Have a little video for you as well. I also want to give you time to come in, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. We are broadcasting on three mediums: Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. We're broadcasting on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. So please take a moment to subscribe to our Facebook page, to our YouTube page, which is Samuel Crumby Jr. We'll have broadcasting there. We're going to broadcast on Sunday afternoons to start the Word of the Week, and then we're going to broadcast again live on Saturday evenings to end the Word of the Week and have a conversation of how we apply that word and what we received from the application of it. That's what it's all about. Personal development, bettering ourselves, changing our narratives, regaining our power. All right. So I have a video for you that's going to help launch the word of the week. So some of you may be thinking, what is the word of this week? Well, what is the word of this week? Let me see. What's the word of the week, Samuel? I think the word of the week is commitment. It is commitment. I'm asking, what is it that we need to have a greater expression and level of commitment to? What in our life, or who in our life, where in our life, do we need to have a greater level of commitment to? To ourselves and our personal health and development, to our jobs, to our gifts, our talents, to our school, to our hobbies, to our families, to our relationships, whether it's personal, intimate relationships with our children, our families, relationships with our spiritual relationship consciously. Do we need to have a better relationship, or even relationship with ourselves? Many times we forget about the importance of having a valuable relationship with yourself. Well, not this week. This week, we're going to focus on that and many other areas. And I'd like to have a discussion with you on how we can do that. All right. So we're going to do that again. For those, welcome to another Word of the Week. And this week's Word of the Week, starting today, going through Saturday, is commitment. We had effort. Then last week we had, consistency. And this week is commitment. What level of commitment are you going to make to yourself, others, your job, your career, your passion? We forget about that too. We omit our passions in order to make room for working for someone else. Well, I want you to make room for your passions. Why? Because it is written that your gift will make room for you. Your gift will make room for you. So some of you are laboring for other people. However, you're not creating not creating it for yourself and your family. You're not changing your generational wealth. Well, this level of commitment to your gifts, to your passions, will allow you to be able for your gifts to make room for you. Now, will that happen instantaneously? Well, it all depends. Where are you vibrationally? Are you vibrationally in a space that you're ready for that to happen instantaneously? If not, the answer is no. It will take time, which is also a crucial piece of commitment. Time. All right? So I want to take a moment. I want to play a video for you that really blesses me, and so that you can help you to tap in to your motivation. All right? Tap in and be motivated and inspired to your level of commitment or to what is commitment for you. Stay tuned. I'll be right back after the video as we discover commitment.
There's an old business fable about commitment. First time I heard it was years ago. I was watching a video of Dartmouth rowing coach who was telling a story to inspire his team. And basically in this story, there's a father, there's a son, they're sitting down at breakfast, and the son says, Dad, I'm learning about commitment versus contribution in school. Right? I'm trying to grasp it, but I can't quite understand the difference. Father thinks about it for a minute, says, look down at your plate, what do you see? Boy says, ham and eggs. Father says, well, that chicken made a contribution to your breakfast. That pig made a commitment. He then goes on to tell his team to row like pigs. And that simple metaphor created a foundation for everything that's come through my life since then. Right? In anything we do, there's the option to go all in or to walk the line, to hedge your bets. And people so often leave or quit when something becomes difficult because there's another door they've left open, right? There's an easier way, an escape route. But let me ask you this. Do you think if it was a life or death situation, right? Say you needed water to survive, would you give up after looking for 3 hours and coming up empty-handed? Of course not. You keep looking because life depended on it, right? There's no other options available. There's this old saying that if you want to take the island, burn the ship. Commit. And it's not until you do this that things truly begin to change. That progress is made at the highest level. You simply cannot tiptoe to success. You can't sneak up behind it. You have to own it. Right? Go after what you want like the world is on fire. Like your universe revolves around making this happen. I have never, in my 28 years of existence, seen a lion walk up to a gazelle and hope that it falls over. Right? It attacks it with everything that it has. Speed, strength, tenacity. That's what brings home the prize. If you and your goals aren't one, if they are not the same, that's a pretty good indicator that you are fighting the wrong fight. You should live and breathe your dreams. Inhale and exhale them. They should live at the forefront of your mind, where every thought that comes through your head should be in the context of that dream. That basic question, how bad do you want it? Well, if you're not willing to fully commit to dive into something, then that gives you a pretty good answer right out of the gate. You can talk about hours spent, routines, habits, but if you aren't passionate about what you want, if you don't immerse yourself in it, none of that really matters. Live how you need to live. Do what you need to do. Be who you need to be to make your dreams real. Fully commit to excellence. Because until you do that, you will be left with only a vision and a false sense of reality. Winners don't have time for that. Okay, set your mind to your target and crush it. That is the only option.
Oops, sorry, I muted myself. Commitment is the only option. What we don't realize is regardless if we want to or not, or if we made the conscious decision to do so, we are always committing to something. Now, the question you have to ask yourself is, that which you're committing to, whether consciously or unconsciously, whether voluntarily or involuntarily, is it working for your best and highest good? Are you benefiting from it? Are you yielding a harvest, a wealthy harvest from it? Is it giving you a peace that surpasses all understanding? Is it creating joy for you? Not happiness, Because what we don't understand, there's a difference between joy and happiness. Joy is the thing that is sustaining. Happiness is something that is constantly eluding you. It's temporary. It's something that will happen just because you made a decision to participate in something. Yet, when that something has ended, your happiness is dissolved. So, again, what are you committing to? You are making a decision to commit, whether it's consciously or unconsciously, to something. Why not consciously make it? Why not make it for your best and highest good? Why not take all those tools, those resources, those gifts, those habits, all those skills, your genius, and use it for your good? Why not elevate instead of depreciate? Why wait for someone else to create your narrative and entice you to commit to something that normally it has no benefit to you or has a minimal benefit to you simply because there's a dollar value attached to it? Remember, your gift will make room for it. So why not commit to your gift? Why not commit to your passion? And many of us are trying to create things, working to create things outside of ourselves without realizing the greatest commitment that we can ever make that benefits everyone is a commitment to ourselves. Now, there's many different levels in committing to self. One of those is, what are you reading? Where do you focus your attention? Where is your energy divested to? For instance, if you're constantly watching TV, you're watching reality shows, which they can be entertaining, right? You're watching the news, which can be informational. You're watching sports, which could give you a sense of happiness. How is that benefiting you? What is that creating within you to allow you to have peace, to allow you to witness and to receive a greater level of success, and allow you to personally benefit from it? Now, yes. So what are you reading? What books are you putting in your mindset? What videos are you listening to? What information are you consuming that is helping you to evolve? Because it's commitment. We got to reshift our energy, change the narrative, so that we can have a different level of experiences. I know, like me, many of you are tired of going through the same things over and over and over again and hoping for a different result. Einstein said it best. That is the definition of insanity. How much longer must we be insane? How much longer must we wear around a straitjacket like it's a fashionable piece of clothing? What are you putting in your eyes? What are you seeing? What are you witnessing? What is it that you are focusing your attention to? Because it's the very thing that comes out of you. Meaning, if you're constantly watching the news and the news is heartbreaking and causing some dismay, you're unsatisfied with your political references, the political representation, you're unsatisfied with the crime that's happening in the area. Even though you may live in a safe environment, you're automatically thinking about fear. You're automatically moving in a fearful space, not a cautious space, but a fearful space, which is which is preventing you from being able to go out and be brave and be bold and to stand in your authentic space and go and break down barriers, remove walls, and soar like an eagle. What are you focusing your attention on? If we're focusing our attention on trying to find a mate, a life partner, then how are we positioning ourselves to being able to receive that? But if we focus our intention inside and be committed to being intentional, being the best version of ourselves, being the reflection of all that we desire, now that gives us the opportunity to attract it. You know what that is? That's one of the laws of the universe. You know, the laws that existed well before mankind was created. You know, like gravity, law of gravity, law of attraction, the one we love so much. We attract the things that we have become. We attract the things that we think. There's a great book that says, so a man thinketh, so there that he is. So a man thinketh, he becomes. That's not just men, that's women and children as well. What we think about, what we consume, what we place our energy and our attention upon, we become. Maybe not in the full physical manifestation of it, but yet there's some internal penetration that has occurred that is inhibiting us from being able to be everything that we have desired to be. So now we are consistently and making the commitment to live that space in that energy, to perpetrate that. I, for one, am not interested in that lifestyle. We have no power in that space. We become victims of situations and circumstances. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to remind you that situations and circumstances are not your identity. It's not your identity. Stand with me this week and commit to being committed to your best self, committed to your health. Get out there, move, be active. I'm not saying go out there and do 5 miles. I'm not saying go out there and do an hour of exercise. Give yourself 20 minutes. 20 minutes. 20 minutes of walking, yoga, meditation, running, in the gym, in front of your television set with a video that is guiding you to an exercise. Just give yourself 20 minutes. I promise you, you will feel better. I promise you, you will have more energy. Just commit. Give yourself 20 minutes of just reading something or listening to something different that's putting power inside of you, that's reminding you of the greatness that lives within you. Just 20 minutes. Give yourself 20 minutes. Give yourself an opportunity to eat healthier. Maybe just remove one thing from your plate today. Can you commit to no sweets? Can you commit to no sodas, no pops? Can you commit to something that is no salt in your food? Commit to using a different seasoning. So sometimes it's not about just taking away. Sometimes it's about replacing it with something that is better for you. Can we commit to being healthy? Can we commit to being the best version of ourselves just for 1 hour? And allow that 1 hour to grow each and every day. Even the exercise, if you can only commit to 1 day a week, commit. Start somewhere. That will give you the opportunity to live in a very high vibrational space instead of the space that feels so depressed and oppressed. I know, I get it. I was there myself. I had to commit. This week, I'm making greater commitments. I sat here and said, how can I make this live better? I'm committing to that. How can I be a better reflection of the Creator? I'm committing to that. How can I be a better leader, a better father, a better husband? I'm committing to that. How can I be a better brother? I'm uncle, cousin. I'm committing to that. How can I be a better son? I have one parent left. How can I be a better son? And even to my parents that are godparents, adopted parents, how can I be a better son to them this week? I'm committing to that. How can I be a better man? I had a wonderful conversation with one of my guys yesterday, and I walk. I usually do 5 miles a day. Today's my day off. I believe that. Give yourself a day off. Commit to that as well. Commit to that as well. I gave myself the day off, but I walk 5, 6 miles, anywhere between 10,000 to 12,000 steps a day. Actually, I'm not even being truthful about that. 10,000 to 12,000 steps in an hour. And as I walk, I'm committed to greet everyone, whether they're homeless or whether they're living in a $1 million home, whether they're driving a what we call a hoopty, or they're a A to B car or an A to Z car, a luxury automobile. Hello, good afternoon, good morning, how you doing? And I do it for a reason. The reason I do it is because I am committed to bringing light into other people's lives. I am committed to be a light in this world. I am committed to disarm people who may see this African American man or this black man who's 6'1", 220, 15, 20 pounds. I'm committed to help you to move past the idea of being afraid of me, of seeing me someone that you must fear. I'm committed to that. I'm committed to open myself with aligning with opportunities that are outside of me that I may not be aware of. I'm committed with opening doors so that I can continue to show up in all the magnificent and magnanimous creation that I have committed to be before I even came into this earth. See, everything is a commitment, whether it's consciously or unconsciously. I'm committed when I see a police officer, instead of walking in a space of fear or apprehension, good day, sir. How you doing today? It's a commitment. I'm choosing to live and not die. I'm choosing to live and not exist. I'm choosing to be relevant. How about you? What can you commit today? Can you commit to drinking more water? That's a great commitment. Can you commit to being kind? Man, we don't realize kindness gets us so much further than anything else. Can we commit to smiling at someone or being a blessing to someone, at least one person every day? What are you willing to commit? Well, the comments are open. Feel free to leave a comment on what you're willing to commit and how you're willing to commit it. And again, I appreciate you for joining me on this journey. This journey is a journey of enlightenment. This journey is one of personal development. This journey is one of ascension. This journey is one of alignment back with all that you have been created to be. This is one in alignment with that, in alignment with your inheritance, your heavenly inheritance. This one is in alignment with all that your creators, all that your ancestors path, all that they paid, the path that they paved for you, all that they have contributed, all that they have invested in, all the sweat, blood, and tears that they have invested in order for you to be able to live and to be able to carry forth the mission that they have started. Can you commit? Will you commit to heal wounds? Will you commit to say, I apologize in the spaces that you may have hurt, without needing for them to accept your apology? Are you committed to, will you commit to forgive? Will you commit to heal, to let go of those things that no longer serve you? Will you commit to changing your mindset? Instead of going to the space of anger and frustration and fear and animosity, all those things that make you feel bad, go to a space of understanding. Can you commit to the idea that everything is happening for your absolute best and highest good? Can you commit to the understanding that as God is for you, as the universe is for you, as the divine is for you, as creation is for you, what is possible? What is more powerful that could be against you? Are you willing to make that commitment? I am. stand with me as we go forth the next 6 days. Today, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Finding different ways, discovering different ways that we can increase our level of commitment. I believe in you. Thank you for this time that you share with me. You guys are absolutely amazing. I appreciate you tremendously. And I want to remind you to go and check out the other social media. I know for some reason this is only showing up on YouTube and Facebook right now. Instagram, I have to figure that out. So we'll get that figured out and come back and take care of that. But go there, like this post, share it with other people so that they can join us on this journey of commitment for this week. In addition to that, also go to the YouTube and subscribe there. We have some wonderful stuff and content that's coming over there. So go check us out over there as well. Again, I thank you all for joining me, and I look forward to connecting with you again each and every day as we remain committed this week. Don't stop. Don't stop. Let it all happen for your best and highest good, because that's what it's here for, to happen for your best and highest good. I want you to continue to be great and love somebody, beginning with yourself. I believe in you.